Hi YouTube, this is Kenny from Royal Appleberry, and I made this soap last night, and normally I don't do cutting videos, but I said, you know what, I'll do one, and if you guys like it, I hope you can see that, yeah, if you guys like it, then let me know, and I'll start doing more cutting videos, because I normally just attach my photos at the end of my videos. So, as you can see, I already started cutting it because I wasn't going to do a cutting video, just post my pictures at the end as I normally do. But, so I already started, and this one was the one I did. I was going to do I actually tried to attempt the tiger stripe, or the tiger swirl, and I believe it's Amy Warden. Yeah, I believe it's Amy Warden, and if I am incorrect, and it's Soaping 101, Kath McGinnis, please just let me know. But here's, that's too close. Here's how it turned out. I didn't think it was going to look like, you know, a tiger stripe or whatever. I said I was going to call it something else, but that's actually pretty cool. The top of it turned, you guys, I don't think you can see, but it's actually pretty yellow. I don't know what caused that, which I don't mind. It's kind of cool looking, honestly. So, and this is scented in cherry and sandalwood. And last night when I was cutting it, all I could smell was more cherry than anything else. But now that it's kind of had time to, you know, settle down a little bit, I can smell a hint of the sandalwood, and I do like the mix. So I did, and which I don't know if this is going to be something I'm going to do on a regular, but I did do a C-pop, which is cold process and then oven process. Got a little air bubble there. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the way it turned out. I wanted thinner stripes, but that actually looks pretty darn good. So, yeah, I think I did okay. Tell me what you guys think. Does it look like tiger stripe to you? I think it does. That's pretty cool, because I totally wasn't expecting it to look like that. I just thought I had bombed this one totally. But I actually like it. It's not too bad. So, I think that the entire thing is going to turn this yellow color on the top. And like I said, I really don't necessarily mind this. I gotta get used to this whole cutting thing and then showing you guys. Hopefully that's not too close. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the way that looks. Okay. So, you know, I was talking to you guys last night when I was making this batch. And I don't want to, you know, be too hasty in judgment here or anything like that, but I've been making soap, you know, for a little over a year, and I know how to make soap. So I haven't changed anything, nothing, you know, everything is pretty much the same way. And I ordered my life from a certain company, and I'm not going to say any names. I'm just going to say it starts with an E. But, I ordered my life from this company, and I saw all over Facebook that a lot of people were saying that they were done with them and they weren't going to buy any more life from them, and I didn't understand what the big deal was. So I was actually in Soaping 101, I believe, and I asked someone what was the big deal with this company, and they told me that they had sold a bad batch of lye, and when the customers complained about it or let them know about it, they just pretty much just said, it's you know, you don't know how to make soap. So I ordered like 50 pounds of it, and I've been using it for a little over a year, and I've never had a problem. But now I'm starting to wonder if this is where my issues are coming in, because I mean, this one turned out pretty good, and I think it's because I did the cold process and the oven process. But I noticed, like with my bad gingy, and I think I mentioned that in my other video, my making video, with my bad gingy, it started leaking oil, you know, after it had saponified, and you know, I was pretty much done with it. Actually, it started leaking oil before I can even put it away to gel. And then I made another soap, which I haven't posted that video yet, and by the time this video goes up I may have posted it, but it's called the Bee's Knees, and that soap didn't set up. I mean, it took for, it's still soft. I actually made that soap before I made this one, and it's still really, really soft. And it's kind of not like Bad Gingy was, but it has little teeny pinhole oil pockets that are oozing a little bit. So I'm just gonna let it sit and dry out a little bit longer and see if anything changes. I mean, does it do anything to the soap? No, you know, the soap is just fine. It's still soap, but it's just not as pretty. You know, it kind of gives it a funky look to the soap. Actually, I'm going to show you what I mean. And if you guys, I thought it was just maybe I did something wrong, but I haven't changed anything in the way that I do soap. So this is one of my Bad Gingy soaps. You see those holes? You can actually see right through that soap and you see the texture. And it was oozing oil. And that's not cool. I didn't do anything different, and I actually went over my Bad Gingy video a couple of times to see if I had did something different, but I didn't. So I'm starting to believe that it's because of this lie. I've had, this is the third, is it third batch? No, second batch. Yeah, second batch that I'm starting to notice something funky going on with it. And what I did was, because I have quite a few bottles of that, ooh, I cut that one pretty crooked. But I actually have 8 more bottles that lie left. And what I did when I made my deer hunting, I opened a new bottle because I wanted to see if that was the case. And that's why I'm bringing this up, because I am doing a really messed up job on cut. Jeez, I know how to cut soap straight. Look at that. That's funky. But I opened a new bottle and I used that for my deer hunting. Had no problems at all. And then I couldn't remember which bottle was the one that was new and which one was old. So I used that in my bee's knees and this soap here. And because I didn't gel my bee's knees, because I couldn't, because I had embeds on top and I didn't want them to melt, then I end up with this, the whole bottom of my soap kind of just, well, not the entire bottom, but my corners ripped off my soap, and I was not happy about that. So, yeah, guys, this is cool. I like the way that looks. That's really, really cool. But yeah, so I'm starting to wonder if that's the case. So I actually marked that bottle as do not use. I have half bottle left, and I'm going to try, you know, to use the other bottle that I started using and see if that makes a difference. And then I'll know for sure if it's this company's lie or is it something that I'm just not doing right. But like I said, I haven't changed my recipe. I haven't done anything differently, you know, so I'm led to believe that it's because of that company's lie. But I just know that when I do, because a lot of people didn't have any problems and I didn't up until now. I'm hoping that with these 9 bottles that I have left, I don't have any issues, but after it's all gone, I won't be ordering from them anymore. And it's just based on the fact that, you know, I still like them, but it's based on the fact you don't treat your customers like that. If your customers come to you with an issue and multiple customers about the same issue, you don't just disregard them and tell them they don't know how to make soap. Or I don't know the wording exactly, but that's what I was told. So if that's the case, then shame on them, because you don't treat your customers like that. Your customers are the reason why you're open. So that's enough about that. But I do like, you know, oven process after cold process. I do like it because it just makes the bar firmer to me, I think. And it cuts down on the curing time. So I'm pretty pleased with the way it looks. It's just that I get like, and this one isn't so bad, actually. You know, it's like, let me see how close can I get. You see like those little teeny, they look like little bitty pock marks. Not that one. I know what that is. But I think it's, yeah, you see those? Like little measles. I think it's just like little air bubbles bursting while it's in the oven. And actually, this soap, I didn't even turn the oven on. Normally, you're supposed to turn it on to like 170 and let it stay in there for an hour and then turn it off and let it sit overnight. All I did was turn the oven bulb on, the light on the oven, and let it sit overnight. Because I just wanted to see if it would make a difference with the little, I call it like little measles marks. But, let's see, yeah. I wanted to see if it would make a difference with the little measles marks. And it did, you know, because there's nothing wrong with the soap. Nothing at all. It's still, you know, a usable soap and it's still nice and all that stuff. Here's my last piece. So yeah, that's my last piece right there. That did turn out really cool looking. I just wish I could have cut this, but I don't know what the heck happened, because I used the same cutter, which one of my friends from work made this for me. You know, such a sweetheart. I really appreciate her doing that for me, but it has nothing to do with the way she did this, because I cut all my soaps like this, but for some reason I forgot how to cut soaps. But I do want to show you guys, here's my deer hunting, and I'll show you, give you an example of what I'm talking about as far as like the little air bubbles or pockets or whatever it is. See if it'll, you see how like all those white spots, and yeah, still like that little measle look to it. Doesn't do anything to the soap. The soap is still fabulous. It's just kind of ruins the look of things for me, you know. People, I like, this is the only bar I have left. I completely sold this bar out, and boy, you know, I talk so much crap about the way this red cedar and pine smell, but it smells really, really good. It just had to kind of die down. Okay, so if you guys can give me any suggestions on how to stop the little measling look when you're doing your oven process. I do believe that it had something to do with my temperatures. Maybe my oven setting is just a little bit higher or whatever, because this soap actually looks a little less noticeable than my deer hunting. So I'm actually going to name this, I had named this soap Hauntingly Beautiful, but I'm actually going to name it Wow Thang, because that does kind of look like, that really does look like a tiger's coat, doesn't it? Is that coat? Yeah, a tiger's coat. So I think I did do well with this challenge. I'm going to do it again because I wanted thinner stripes, and it was just my cherry fragrance oil that caused it to thicken up. But I still like this, so I'm pretty happy with it. And I guess that's it. I'm going to upload my bee's knees video once it dries out, you know, and I can cut it. But I guess that's it for now. So if you guys like my cutting videos, let me know. If you think they're too long or whatever you think, let me know too. If you do like them, I will do more. So I guess that's it from now. Once again, this is Kenny the Messy Soaper from Royal Apple Berry, and see you later.